Get the most complete tiling DVD ever developed. Planning, installation, regulations, maintenance, and more. Buy it today at agphd.com and order your copy of my new book, $100 an Hour Jobs, Lessons from Dad, all at agphd.com. Our weed of the week is Birdsfoot Trefoil.
You know, it's one of those weeds that actually got seeded. And you think about it later and you say, why did I ever seed that? Because now I've got to fight it as it creeps out of that particular field.
Yeah, but it's got some benefits. If you've got a pasture, it's a perennial plant, it's going to produce its own nitrogen, it's a legume, it's something a little different than the grass. If there's only a little bit out there, you know, the cattle would think that's fine.
Well, it is palatable. It's a good feed for cattle, and it's also a good feed for birds. They like to feed on the seeds if Birdsfoot Trefoil is out in the wild.
Yeah, but the problem is we end up with it in the crop ground sometimes. How are we going to control it in crops? So I got a cornfield here. I got some Birdsfoot Trefoil creeping in from the edges. What do I need to do?
Well, the tough thing is it is a perennial weed. So there are several different things that can burn it back. But if you want to do a really good job controlling it, the best thing you could use, whether it's in corn or soybeans, or if you're just doing some sort of burn down type application, is using a strong rate of glyphosate.
Yep, but what you could do is go out with some 2,4-D or some Banvel, something like that that isn't going to have tremendous amounts of residual, and get control that way. In pasture ground, you could go out with Tordon and have some activity there. So you do have some other options besides just Roundup.
Well, we thought we'd throw you a little curveball today with kind of an interesting weed, Birdsfoot Trefoil. If you do see it out there, get it under control because it can be a tough weed.
That's it for the Weed of the Week. Stay tuned. Iron Talk is coming up next.